Hello everyone, welcome back to the Prototype Fan Designs and Redesigns Showcase. I'm Kirbyster Plays. I have so many awesome designs to show you today, I don't want to waste any time. As always, every design featured in this video is from the Kirbyster Plays Community tab. Thank you to everyone that has used it so far. I love scrolling through and seeing everything that you create. Thank you also to the amazing Kirbyster Plays channel members. If you feel like supporting the channel for a guaranteed shout out at the start and the end of every video, please consider doing that. I would just really appreciate it if you did. Also subscribe if you would like to. I'm Kirbyster Plays, how you doing? Starting off with Fanabors. My little brother says, hello Kirbyster, I've already been on a video once, but I decided to repost some more stuff. I made some minions for my prototype design, and a Boxy Boo my mum and dad made for me about 3 years ago. The fleshy face is what my prototype design would look like without his mask. Let's take a look. Oh, this is interesting. I can't remember if I've shown this before, but this looks so cool. I love how the face is obscured and it's just the eyes. That's very Boxy Boo. Like, that is just very Poppy Playtime coded in general. I like how the colours on the hat and the clothing are darker than the prototype design that we ended up getting. I think that's very cool, and it's also far more mechanical and robotic than the official design, so that's very cool. Love what's going on in the back here. It looks imposing. Do you see what I mean? It looks like a final boss, so that's very cool. There are some other pictures attached, so we're going to look through those. Oh my god! Okay, I remember now. I remember this Lego prototype. We've seen this one. They drew the face on it. And these are all its minions, are they? Like, smaller, different forms of the prototype, different numbers of legs. Are these parts of Catnap, perhaps? Oh, this is cool. I can see Huggy as well, I assume. Oh, this is great. There's so much imagination on show here. This is really good, actually. I love the idea that the prototype would have their kind of like their own army. And I suppose in a way they do in the game, right? Like all of the monsters, even like the Outimals to a degree are the prototype's minions. But something like this, you know, that's a more clearly defined, color coordinated prototype army. That is so sick. This is awesome. Now I think you said something about a Boxy Boo. Oh my god, it's so big! You made a giant Boxy Boo! That is so cool! What? Do we have more pictures of that? Oh my god, it has the box as well! And the hands and the feet, that is sick. I've never seen someone make a Boxy Boo before. Not in real life. That is awesome. It's like cannon size almost as well. Oh my goodness. That is awesome. I wish I had this. I wish I had something like this. That is awesome. That must have taken ages. That's so sick. There were some more pictures that this person submitted, so we are going to look through them. There's another design here. Very interesting. Weirdly, not too similar to the other design they submitted, so that's quite cool. The mask is awesome. I wish that this was the mask. Now, I will say that a lot, and I have said that a lot in the past, just because there are so many different takes on the prototype's mask, and I'm just like a fan of so many of them. But do you see what I mean with like this one in particular, like the giant, the wide smile, the pupilless eyes? I nearly said the eyeless eyes, but like just the giant black holes, where it's like, you know, you can't tell if it's looking or not. And like the black lines, like tears, they're very, very cool. I love like I want to say syringe on one arm, and like oh, it's very, very cool. A couple more, I think. What? What? Okay, so this is the face behind the mask that they said. Wow. That is terrifying. How many teeth are there? How many teeth are there? This is really scary. Okay, well that's the thumbnail sorted then. Like, you know, that was quick. That is really, really scary. Oh my god. One more picture here. Again, a very, very interesting mask. This one is kind of more vertical, I suppose. This is really, really interesting. I like what you've done with the body. Like all of the different lines, and like the thing that opens and everything inside. The heads as well. The Boxy connected to the Pugapilla, the Catnap. There's just a piece of everything in this, pretty much. Like, even like the different coloured lines in front of the Boxy Boo mask. Yes, it is Yarnaby, because right above it, the head is open. That's such an interesting idea. And the prototype, in almost like a Catnap Shrine way, is coming up through Yarnaby. And like the arms and the head and the body are above that. What a good idea. Really, really interesting skill and talent on display there. Really, really very well done. One of the prototype art that I made. This is so sick. This is really good. So this is taken from the scene in Poppy Chapter 5 when the prototype first appears. That's really good, and it's difficult to get right. just because of like the way it moves and a number of like components and parts. Yeah, just a really good drawing, isn't it? Final design by Delicious Sigma Max. I like this. This is cool. Again, like, you know, what my mind is drawn to first with a lot of these is the mask. I like this one because, you know, it kind of has like a quarter taken out, so we can see like half the mask and then behind it at the same time. That's very, very cool. I prefer the teeth on this one to the official design. I think that's fair to say. Like, I feel like when it came to the teeth and the mouth on the official prototype, it was trying too hard to be scary. This kind of strikes a good balance. I like how the body is broader as well. Like, also, like, compared to some of the other fan designs that I've seen over, like, the many weeks and months. The body is broader, the arms, they make sense, the box is there. Yeah, very, very cool. This is my prototype. I love how it came out first. Catnap, legs and mummy and huggy and kissy is seen, then Catnap, sleep thing in the middle. Then he has the smile and syringe of an old prototype design. And then rest basic, I hope I be in a video from now. This is his dad, I hope he's in the video. Okay, Emily, let's take a look. This is really detailed. This is actually really good. Oh my goodness. Now, obviously, like, you know, the mask, neck and chest are very, very damaged, which is good. The prototype, I believe, should be damaged because they've been there for God knows how long, a decade or more. I like the Catnap inclusion with, like, the legs there. Kind of makes sense, actually, that the prototype would have Catnap on his legs. In the final design, it just kind of made like a cape almost out of Catnap's fur. I feel like they should have had a bit more importance than that, which is more like closely aligned to this fan design. I like how the arms are bulkier. I see exactly what you mean with the syringe. I think it's a very interesting idea. Lovely range of ways to have different toy parts included. Yeah, love this one. Sticking with Emile / Emily, bonus I forgot to show with redesign of prototype, the plush of prototype. I hope you see this too, and Lily and Huggy. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is really good. I love when people get like super creative with it. Like, oh my goodness. I love when people can create such amazing things like this. Like, oh my god, people's designs and different approaches to the prototype are great for different reasons, but you have to admit, seeing something like this in real life is unbelievably awesome. Like, the time that went into this, I can't even imagine that. First time I've seen Lily made in real life. I love the damaged Huggy. I want to do that. I have like a little Huggy toy, and I want to kind of like make it a mock, like make it my own fan design and make it damaged. That'd be quite cool. But the prototype, that is awesome. I want to know more, if you're watching, about like the process behind making this. It's so sick. Again, I wish I had this. I wish I had this or something like it. That is fantastic. To make something like that in real life, my goodness. We've seen that a few times now, like throughout all of these videos and even before that. I've seen people make the prototype with a stunning quick pace in real life. And other characters, like even the Boxy earlier on, it's just so impressive. Really fantastic. But I do a flip. Oh, this is an interesting idea. This is cool. This looks like it's from Super Paper Mario on the Wii, or like one of the Paper Mario games. I love this because it's something completely different. You know, like the head isn't at the top, although like there is a head at the top, but you know, purely because of the arms and the color coordination, I assume the main head is Boxy's, which is very cool. I love this. It's almost like a totem pole combination of different monsters. And again, it looks like a final boss. It looks like the big bad that's kind of built itself over so many years with different pieces and things like that, which is very cool. The only thing I'd say about this one is, what did it look like before it started taking pieces from other monsters? Like, when Playtime Co. were creating the prototype, what would the toy have actually looked like? Would it have started as a Boxy, and like all of the other pieces would have been added onto it later, like everything else? I don't know, it's interesting. There's a lot to kind of think about and explore here. Dr. Harley, my second prototype redesign. It took me a long time and I hope it appears in a video. Well, you're in luck, it is. This is nice because I like how the body is, it's like kind of weirdly thin, and then it goes up to the body and the mask and the arms. I don't know why. When it's done properly and it looks like just uncanny enough to be really unnerving, it looks great, and this is an example of that. And it's like connected to this orb. I assume this contains like poppy gas, maybe toy parts, or it's just like robotic pieces. I don't know. Goes down. We have like the toy box. I forgot the word toy box, and it has like the different arms on it, and then the thing on the back as well. Very nice. It's a good way of paying homage to the official prototype design, taking inspiration from it, and just making something almost completely different. Again, I don't know if I would actually prefer this over the official design. It's so easy to say, because like there are so many new, interesting, innovative, original ideas. I love looking through these so much. Ooh, a nice drawing. I love this. There's nothing like just like, you know, drawing an idea on a bit of paper. You know, something like this. It shows so much imagination. I like the toy box, and I like how it's 2 different colours. That's quite cool. And it's on top of another box, or is that the lid that's open? I don't know. That's quite interesting. I love how you've included Catnap. Catnap has some importance. Catnap actually the only monster on this that isn't the prototype himself, other than the huggy and kissy arms. I like how the Catnap head is impaled as well. That's very cool. Again, the freakishly thin body going up to like the main chest, arm and head area. Very interesting, and it's done well. And I also love how you've drawn the prototype arms and the legs. Very, very good. Kim. Yeah. Also, the profile picture's a dog, so this is an instant 10 out of 10. Whoa! I don't know where this design starts and ends. This is so interesting. Oh, I love this. I love this because this looks like a bit of paper that you could find in Playtime Co. that someone had written in universe and just like left on a desk or something. I like it because like it looks like a plan. Like there are so many different parts here. Like, oh my goodness, I can see like the arms just about make out the body and the different heads. This is great. I'm obsessed. And it looks like we have some kind of foot soldiers down here as well. So, you know, the prototype in his Legion of Righteous Comrades, like it's a good idea, right? I love this. It's a great design. Hi Kirbyster, my son Coda is 11 years old and your channel is his favourite thing on YouTube. Well, thank you so much. I love hearing that. He wanted me to share his prototype design so it could hopefully be featured in one of your videos. This prototype design breathes smoke from Catnap and is using Boxy Boo as a jack-in-the-box. Coda's dream is for one of his designs to be featured in one of your videos. He draws at least one every day. Thanks so much. Well, you can let him know that he is in a video. This is so sick. I love this because it's like abstract. I love when the prototype is captured in different ways. Like, you know, some people they draw with like pen. Some people they make it out of pipe cleaners and something like that. This is good. Like the kind of the way that this is coloured and drawn and put together, it just works. It has like a chaotic energy, which is awesome, and it's so heartwarming to see. I don't know why when people draw the prototype in this way, I don't know why. I really like it. I really like it. Like there's so much to see here. There's so much to love. The mask is very, very cool. It's very like Slipknot, very, very monstery, very alien-y. I can't even count the number of teeth. It's actually really scary. And like the arms are really long, like freakishly long almost, compared to the official design and some of the other ones that we've seen. And just, oh my god, I can see the music box. I can see what you mean about Catnap. This is really very good. It shows a massive amount of imagination. I would love to see any other designs that they've drawn. Absolutely any of them. I would absolutely love to, because this is great. This is really good. Oh, this is nice. Look at this. I'm going to assume that this is the mask and then this is the face behind it and there isn't just a floating head in this design. This is really good because it's just similar enough to the official design to make sense. But it's also like, you know, it pays homage, but it does something different. Like, I love the scorpion tail. I think the prototype would work better as a scorpion than a spider. Okay, that's just my headcanon. That's my unpopular opinion. We all have them when it comes to Poppy Playtime. And yeah, this design feeds into that. This does that idea justice. I love it. I love how I can kind of... Is that a doughy hat on there? I'm surprised at myself that I saw that so quickly. I love all of like the different pieces. Yeah, this is great. This is really, really good. Well done. Titanium caterpillars, my personal prototype redesign. I thought a newborn bird would fit. A bird? The prototype is a newborn bird. Interesting. I've never seen that idea before. And also, really skilled and talented making this IRL. Like, out of, I assume, pipe cleaners and different pieces of fabric and stuff like that. Really good. Really good original idea. A newborn bird. I'd never thought of that before. I mean, it works. It's something different. It could have been. You know, there was a time when none of us knew. And, you know, yeah, I think that would have slotted, you know, into the franchise easily. I think that's a really original, very good idea. Lauren Garcia, this is mine prototype redesign. I hope you like it. Oh, that face is freakish. Look at that, the teeth are so sharp. Oh, I love the Pugapilla representation as well. Is that like a bigger body's Pugapilla? Because the head compared to Catnap is giant. Oh, I love how on both the prototype and the Pugapilla head, the arms are coming out of the bottom of the head. I don't know why. That's nightmarish and freakish, and I love it. It fits the prototype so well, and like just the way that they're combined. So we've like you think about what the outline for this design would be. You'd have the legs at the bottom, the body, and then it extends outwards both ways, and then the arms hang down. That is sick. That's a great idea. That's a really good idea. I love it. Do you have Pokemon cards up there? Which Pokemon card is that? Is that Yu-Gi-Oh? No, that is definitely Pokemon. Which is it? Trevenant? Is that Trico? Can't quite make out. And there's one behind it as well. Is that Gibble? So that starts with G. That has to start with G, right? Garchomp? No, Gibble is the pre-evolution of Garchomp, right? So it's probably them. Bam Bam Ursua. Oh god. Oh yeah. Okay, this one is awesome. When I first saw this one, I was like, okay, I have to make another video. This is awesome. I love the monitor on this one. It's also it's really good when people draw on the relationship between the Doctor and the prototype. Even like literally draw on that relationship. That's really sick. That kind of connection there. I love the misplaced Boxy box with like the arm coming out of it. That's cool. And then another Boxy arm in another place. Lots of Boxy today. I love to see it. I love Boxy, I love Yarnaby. Again, another unpopular opinion. We all have them when it comes to this franchise. This is awesome because like even like the giant hand hanging down. That's really good. That's so good. And it's a lovely way of like combining the different monsters as well. Like we got Huggy as well. Yeah. This was my prediction for the prototype right before chapter 5. I see, yeah, some people got very close. This is really good. This is just a really simple reimagining that just kind of makes sense. I can imagine this one being the same size as Lily Lovebraid's. You know, like much smaller than the official design, but you know, maybe that would work. Maybe in another universe, that's the size that the prototype was. It looked exactly like this. It's good. Abracadabra magic. Here are two of my early concept drawings of the prototype. The first one is more based off the shrine we see in chapter 3, and the fourth one is more based off what we saw in chapter 4. Okay, so I'm guessing first is chapter 3, second's chapter... Oh my goodness! Wow! You drew this? Wow! I'm almost at a loss for words. The phone as well down there. That's a very good touch. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. That's really good. And I can see what you mean about the long neck and the skull head drawing on the catnap shrine. I can totally see that. The legs are drawn so well. My goodness, that's awesome. So that's the chapter 3 one. I'm I'm just taking it all in. That is awesome. You know, you know, okay, so fan designs are few and far between that picture the prototype as a factory in itself. This is awesome. Like, this is like, you know, we've got like a skinned Huggy down here. We have the body of a Pugapilla, Bunzo, his hat and his head. We have Kicking Chicken up there. He's not having a very fun time. With the skull head. Oh my god, we've got so much. Isn't this awesome? I mean, what is there to say? So good. Really so good. Never stop drawing. It's just what I want to say. Keep creating. Keep making stuff like this. And, you know, this is so good. This is so cool. We better move on, or I'm just going to stare at this thing all day. Oh, this one by Robin Schmidt, or at least submitted through that account, actually has the text written on the drawing. So let's take a read through it on the picture itself. Hey Kirbyster Plays, I made another prototype redesign called The Beast. Hope it gets in a video and a thumbnail. I want to be in part 22. Okay, you'll either be in part 21 or 22. One of those. The top of the mask, the top, was it? Wore the... I think actually the post had text as well. Yeah, we'll read it through this. The top left of the mask is broken and I added the iconic hands. It was the first thing we saw in chapter 2, that's true. We actually also saw the hands in chapter 1, in the black VHS at the end. Added Boxy Boo and Yarnaby, Doughy the Doughman, PJ and Catnap hanging from Boxy Boo's box. There's a mini Huggy from chapter 2, that's right. Mummy Longlegs is hanging from Boxy Boo's box. Daddy Longlegs' arm, Huggy Wuggy and Kissy Missy's arms. Doughy's hat on Catnap's back. Boxy's arm and head and the Doctor and Pianosaurus's tail. I even got Pianosaurus there. Again, please add this in a video and hope it gets in part 22. It may get in part 22, may get in part 21. You may even get in earlier than you expect. I'm 11, so I'm not that talented of making cool stuff. Okay, by Jonathan. This is so talented. This is amazing. Jonathan, this is so sick. You've even drawn a little Jonathan down there. That is awesome. I love this. This has so much creativity and it's drawn so well. I also just want to say, I've never seen Kirbyster Plays written on a drawing before. That is so heartwarming to me and so wonderful. It's so nice of you to draw this and write this and send it in. This is really great. This is so good. My goodness, I love it. I absolutely love it. That's such a nice one to end on. What a talented, brilliant selection of different designs we had today. That was so good. That was really nice. Keep drawing. Keep using the Kirbyster Plays Community tab. Thank you to everyone who submitted a design. Leave a comment if your design got in the video. If it didn't, don't worry. All of the designs are in the Kirbyster Plays Community tab for everyone to see it every time, whenever they want, 24/7. It's all there. Please subscribe, that'd be awesome, and thank you also to the amazing channel members. You're really cool, you're awesome, thank you for everything. That's all from me, I'm Kirbyster Plays, bye.